Okay, we are back for day 2 of working with VReps and going through some of these other principles. So here we're going to start with the corner entry, pass and cut. I mean, it could be anything. We don't really tell them what to do. It's just, it all becomes really natural once you are all playing with this shared cognition. Everybody kind of just knows they're just going to react on what your teammates are doing. And he's cutting to the rim. We're giving him a look here on the cut, swinging that ball into the open space that we just filled behind. He's meeting that pass, in the air. I wish I could time this up a little bit better so it's those guys are coming to meet the ball in the air, catching and ripping away here. Here he's dribbling left, and I wish that I got to clean this up and figure out how to make that guy cut more quickly. Because as this guy's dribbling, everybody's moving. That small forward already should be back cutting here. This is a dribble at. And so as one of the principles and kind of the reason, the philosophical reason of why not pick and roll? Why eliminate pick and roll as a possibility? Why do you say there aren't any situations for us where a player runs up to the ball and brings crowd to the ball? If the ball is brought to you, you cut to give the ball space. And that's what happens here. Anytime the ball is dribbled at you, instead of coming off a handoff or, like looking for a pitch to a screen and getting all these 4 people potentially in this really small area of the court, we're just cutting. And so here he cuts and he steps into the playmaker spot. And this is another important part of the offense is this playmaker spot. As we got 3 guys on the baseline, this ability to hit this guy here. Well, I got to get this timing right. But to hit him in the post and then get this speed cut, because you get 2 great cuts at the basket, which are really impactful for high-efficiency shots. And then it also opens up space for this fill behind, too. So here, I want him to pass and speed cut, like Corey Brewer used to do. And I'll upload a clip of him throwing in the post and speed cut and just getting layup after layup. And then I got to figure out the timing there, but the shooting guard should wait and let him honor that cut all the way to the rim, and then he's going as the second cutter. And then behind that second cut, then the center's filling behind, the point guard's filling that space behind, and we're getting into our spacing here outside the playmaker spot. So we got the guy in the opposite dunker corner, and both the slots are filled. So now we want to face up because in the post, the rules are that once you face up, there can't be any contact. And as you know, the rules, if you turn your back on a back down in the NBA, you're allowed both an arm bar and an open hand. So you can use both of your arms to basically assault the guy as long as his back is turned to you. That's legal guarding position. But once he faces up, you got to take those hands off. It's the freedom of movement. And so here we get that, and we really love these drives off the face-up, kind of kick-starting our motion here. He drives right. Principle, everybody moves right. Shooting guard there in an unfamiliar position, circling under the basket. You get that a lot, where his man turns and looks at the ball or helps uphill, and he's moving right as the ball is dribbled right, and he gets that underneath. And then that back cut out of the corner. Anytime we see a middle drive, that guy in the corner is cutting, and you'll see that I uploaded a clip of this happening with the Pistons, where that you can see how open that is out of the corner. And then what's more is it opens up space for both of those other guys on the wing to fill in the perimeter. So as he cuts, back cuts there, power forward, back cuts, point guard moving right, center moving right, and he can look to kick out there or pass it. That obviously doesn't end in the spacing the way I exactly would like. He'd probably keep cutting if he didn't get it. But that's kind of just another look at one of the other principles, the playmaker spot.